Fire ants, I hate them. And if you live in the deep south, I know you hate them too. Not only do they sting like fire, but when they get into your garden, they can actually harm your garden. Not only will they eat some of your vegetables, and yes, they do eat your vegetables. They'll eat peas, they'll eat green beans, they'll burrow holes through your potatoes and your sweet potatoes and your carrots. Not only will they eat those, but then they'll plant aphids all over your healthy plants, and the aphids will suck the life out of those healthy plants. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 ways to get rid of them organically.
All I have needs, I have not provided.
Fire ants typically make a big mound of dirt. If you ever see that, you don't want to step on it, believe me. The first way is very simple. It's big pots of hot boiling water. I'm only seeing 1 or 2 stray ants in here, and the reason why is I've already doused these twice. So I douse them with 2 pots of water, and then I wait a day, and then I come back out and try to locate the ones that survived. The ones that survive will start a whole new colony, and within a couple of weeks you'll have a big mound again. So I will come back and douse them again and then wait another day. And when I come back, even if there's just a few, I'll get them again. I don't want any left over. If you wait until they invade your garden, then you're going to lose some plants trying to get rid of them. So before I plant my garden, I'm going to go through this entire garden and make sure that all the little mounds that I've discovered are taken care of with boiling water, no poison. I had a huge mound of ants right here, and I doused them with 2 big pots of water, came back the next day, doused it again. I've stirred up the dirt. I thought I saw some in other places, but I'm not seeing any ants, so that must have taken care of them. A lot of times what they'll do also, they may abandon that spot and they'll establish another bed somewhere else. But I do not see any anywhere, so 2 douses on that one did the trick. That one over there, it's already been 3 times. I think that's probably going to be the end of it. There is another way that you can get rid of fire ants and other insects in your garden and throughout your lawn. It's considered to be organic, and that is friendly nematodes. The reason why I don't use friendly nematodes is because they go after the good guys and the bad guys. They don't care. So what they do is they'll attack the nymph stage of insects, and they destroy them. So once the adults all die off, then there's nothing to replace them. And it does work. Many years ago, I sprayed my entire lawn with friendly nematodes. It got rid of fleas, and it got rid of the fire ants. The fleas have never returned, and that was about 20 years ago. I can't guarantee that's going to be your result, but it was amazing. The fire ants took them about 4 or 5 years to start coming back into the yard. So I won't use them in my garden because there's a lot of soil life that you're just not aware of, that it will go after the nymph stages of friendly, good insects. The other reason why I don't use it anymore, now that my local source is gone, I can't get live ones here. They'll arrive warm, and I'll mix them up within 24 hours, and they must be duds. They're already dead. They're not working. So here's the thing with friendly nematodes. They have to be cool. If they get too hot, they're going to die. And here in Florida, you get them shipped in, they're probably going to get too hot during the shipping process. So I haven't had any luck with finding live nematodes, even with companies that have rave reviews. They just don't survive the heat here in Florida during that shipping process. If you know a source where you can get friendly nematodes for Florida, please share it in the comments below. I will be sure and take that information and pin it to the top so all the rest of us can benefit from that information. This is a bed of pineapples, strawberries, onions, and garlic. I have a different kind of ant that gets into this bed. On occasion, I will get the fire ants, and they're fairly easy to find, and I can douse them with the hot water, and it's done. But there's these little teeny tiny red ants. They do have a little bit of a sting, but what they do to my fruit is they'll bore a hole right into the strawberries. And they're very difficult to find their bed. They kind of spread out, and so I can't be pouring boiling water all over my whole bed here. So this third way that I have is cold pressed orange oil. I don't know that it's actually completely 100% organic. However, it is a product derived from citrus peel of oranges and common ingredient in perfume blends, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's actually a cleaning solution, but it works. It does kill the ants, but you have to get it right on the ant itself. So it's something that's not a one and done deal. I do have to come back every 10 days or so and go through and spray again. Now it takes about a half a cup per gallon to a gallon and a half of water, which makes it kind of expensive. You can get this on Amazon for $25. So needless to say, I don't use it very often, or as seldom as I can. So you're going to mix it up, and then you take the nozzle in, and you have to stick it right down into the bed where you think they are, and just spray all down in the bed. It doesn't hurt the plants. I've used this numerous times. There's not been any adverse reaction with the actual plants themselves. It's expensive, but it does work. When you have a situation like this and you have no other alternative but to actually spray down in there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your valuable time. If it's been helpful, please give it a green thumbs up, and why not subscribe? I've got about 150 videos now, and I think there's something there that you will enjoy.
Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.